Hello everybody, Average Gamer here. Welcome to the next episode of Mechs. In this episode, the Tier 4 meta for the Commando, the Death's Knell, or Team Death Knell, or just Neil, as I like to call him. Hey, someone over there has a Neil. So anyways, what's some information about the Death's Knell in regards to the meta? Well, with the meta for the Death's Knell, there's a couple of things you want. You want maneuverability, speed, and you want to maximize the quirks that are specifically set up here. Energy heat gen and energy range. So right there, your weapons create less heat when they're fired, and their range is a little bit better. So a couple things you want to upgrade right away on this thing. You just want to make sure it has Pharaoh, Endo, and Pyro. Obviously, that's a given, right? Now with the Death Knell, there's really not much to edit on this thing. I'll say that up front. We want to edit, and you notice I'm really not changing much on this thing. We're going to maximize the torso, because we're going to put an XL engine in this thing. We're going to maximize the torso armor to 24. We're going to maximize the head armor because Death Knells, I've noticed, and a lot of people have noticed over the times, I've got a couple commandos. They seem to get hit in the head a lot. I don't know what it is, but I seem to actually get headshotted, and I don't mean headshotted and killed, I just mean shot in the head. Often. It's very strange. I don't know what it is. We're also going to drop 2 of these heat sinks and drop our we'll say our heat efficiency just a little bit, but we're going to offset it by putting on 2 medium pulse. Now you're probably thinking to yourself, well, what about these 2 medium lasers there? We're going to keep them, because what you can do is you can fire all of them at the same time, and you don't get ghost heat. Alright. Oh, we require one more heatsink? Really? Oh, we're going to upgrade the engine, that's why. Looking at the armor in the legs here, we're going to drop that. Actually, let's not drop that yet. We want to drop the armor in the arms to 16. Oh, I missed. Oh, 16. So we have our minimum amount of armor. Now, theoretically, what you can do is actually put this up to 32. Or, sorry, not even maximize. You know what? You can probably max actually out this stuff. Now, I'll tweak the armor in a second. We're going to swap out the engine here. We want an XL235. There we go. Continue. Now we can lower our armor if we want, or, to be honest with you, you need the armor where it is. Because of the plus 15 in all the torsos, we pretty much have 0.1 ton to kind of screw around with. So you can throw it pretty much anywhere you want. Usually I think at this point, 0.9 tons is usually 2 points. Our arms are maxed out. Theoretically, I think we can do one in the right arm, one in the left arm. Let's do this. Watch this. Right arm, left arm, XL235. Wow, okay. Actually, our armor is completely maxed out. Oh my god. Okay. So 24.9. Now, you could probably strip down some of the armor on the left arm and right arm if you wanted to throw in an extra heatsink, for example. Though you'd probably have to strip down way too much to get to the minimum 15. So say you went all the way down to, say, 15 on both. If we stripped a little bit off the legs, just to get our heat efficiency up just a little bit. It's at 1.4 right now, though, to be honest with you. Yeah, throw an extra heatsink in there. 1.45. Only issue here is that it becomes really, really susceptible, or you become susceptible to getting, your arms kind of ripped off. So, to be 100% honest, I would leave my arms both maxed out when it comes to armor, in this case, and just have the XL235 in there. Simple as that. You have your maximum amount of armor available to you. Actually, it says we have 0.2 armor. Where do we have armor available? Oh, in our well, right there. Boom. Boom. There we go. So we have max armor. Max everything, actually. Even our firepower is really good. It's at 22. We don't have to worry about ghost heat because we're firing 2 medium pulse and 2 medium lasers at the same time. We won't get the ghost heat effects or the stack penalty effect with different weapons. That means you're able to fire all 4 at the same time. It's kind of like the 4 and 4, the 6 and 6 with the Nova. With the small lasers, you do 6 small pulse, wait a couple seconds, fire 6 more small pulse, and you only get like I think it's like 10, 20, 30, 40, 50 of your heat. But overall, it's more faster, it's more maneuverable, heat efficiency is a lot better. You're maximizing your armor. Overall, very, very good. If this thing had ECM, I would say this would be the most meta OP mech at tier 4. But it doesn't, so we're good. But yeah, so you would probably see a lot of these Death Knells running around, forewarning, in tier 4 and tier 5. Biggest issue I find with this one is the obvious paywall. You can only get this thing with MC. I'm sorry to say. You can only get it with MC. But overall, though, you know, with the new system coming out in the next 6 to 8 months, it's definitely gonna be worth it, though. I mean, you're maximizing your armor, you're maximizing your tonnage, other than the fact that we have like 0.9 tons or 0.1 tons available, and there's nothing we can do. Theoretically, you could drop a heat sink, throw in some, AMS weapons and ammo, maybe, if you wanted to. But I can't see that. No, you wouldn't even be able to do that because it's at 0.9. But yeah, so there you go. Completely min-maxed out. The Inner Sphere Commando Death Knell. See you guys next time on the battlefield. Bye-bye.